Residential site valuation and cost approach. Page 54. Assemblage. Lot 100 by 150 feet, worth $5,000. Plus lot 100 by 150 feet, worth $5,000. Equals combined lot 200 feet by 150 feet, worth $10,000. Plottage. Lot 100 feet by 150 feet, worth $5,000, plus another lot 100 feet by 150 feet, worth $5,000, equals combined lot 200 feet by 150 feet, worth $25,000. So value went up. Subdividing. Original lot 10 acres, worth $125,000, equals a lot 5 acre, worth $120,000, plus a lot 5 acres worth $15,000. That's subdividing. Subdividing. There are times when dividing property can increase value. There is not an official term for increasing value by subdividing land, but into amounts to inverted plottage. Suppose you are appraising a house that sits on 10 acres of land. If the property is not being used for farming or another specialized use that requires that much land, the appraiser might want to consider recommending to the client that the land be split into two parcels. One parcel of 5 acres with the house and another separate 5-acre parcel. Of course, the specific property and market would need to be analyzed, but it is very likely that the value of the house and 5 acres is not worth much less than the house and 10 acres. But now the owner has an additional parcel of land that can be sold or developed, thus increasing the total maximum productivity and profitability of the land. Zoning may even allow the land to be further subdivided into smaller lots, but many areas require platting and place additional restrictions on lots smaller than 5 acres. Page 55. Value of frontage. As a corollary to assemblage and plottage, it is important to understand that the addition of some land is more valuable than other land. This is especially true for commercial property, which is compared by the front foot. Adding more frontage dimension across the axis side makes land more valuable than adding more depth, even if the total amount of land added is the same. For example, if a lot is 100 feet by 100 feet and a person buys up another lot that is the same size, the land is worth more if more frontage can be added, for instance, along the road, than if more depth is added. The lot still has the same total area, but a 200 feet by 100 feet lot is much more valuable than a 100 feet by 200 feet lot. The first number in a lot size is front feet. Commercial properties value frontage more because it is more useful for business purposes. Adding depth still increases the value of the lot, but as the depth of a lot increases, the value per front foot increases at a decreasing rate. If a lot is 100 feet wide and 10,000 feet deep, how much would someone be willing to pay to make the lot 10,005 feet deep? Not much. The total value increase to the lot would be small. Now suppose the lot is 100 feet wide and 10,000 feet deep. How much would someone be willing to pay for a few more feet of road frontage? More than that person would pay for more depth. Now remember, our examples are primarily for commercial properties. Generally, the marketplace does not make the same distinctions for residential properties. An increase in lot size, whether frontage or depth, generally contributes the same amount of extra value to a lot based on the total size of the lot. When comparing two lots that are not the same size, the marketplace ultimately determines how much additional lot area is sufficient to warrant an increase in value for the lot. A sales comparison of comparable properties in the market is the best way to determine if a larger lot is worth more. How much more the larger lot is worth and what amount of additional land is needed to warrant an increase in value. The economics of scale theory implies that the larger the size of the parcel, the lesser the value per square foot. In other words, if the size of a 10,000 square foot lot is doubled to 20,000 square feet, the value will typically not double. Extra notes. Frontage is the first number. Remember the direction most, I don't know what that means, concerned unity or something. 200 is the first number times 100.